Hello, everyone. I'm Skip Harrington.
And I'm Bobby Fillet.
Bobby Fillet, how are you, sir? Today, breaking news. We have Ezra Miller has been accused of housing children and a family with guns on his 96-acre marijuana farm. Hide your kids. Hide your wives. Ezra Miller is kidnapping everyone.
And he's so fast, nobody can catch him. It's very terrifying. I've lost sleep over this.
I don't know how they haven't gotten him yet.
Yeah, he's,
What'd you say your name was? I forget.
Bobby Fillet.
Bobby Fillet. There we go. Anyways, it's official. He has been scrapped from the DC Warner Brothers movies.
So they're gonna just, like, face over him for the Flash movie?
I sure hope so.
Just
with the other guy.
What's his name from the TV show?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Him. But, yet again, and we're going to keep giving him this honor and privilege because he's the one that put it out there, not us. He's one of the first and one of the best transgender representation this DC film has had yet. Round of applause for Ezra Miller. He's doing a phenomenal job. Truly. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Popcorn and Coffee Table Talk. I'm your host, Jesse, and with me here is Jehaziel.
Jehaziel, yes.
How are you today? What'd I say?
You said Jehaziel. You're right. I don't know what I want to be called, man.
When we got coffee earlier, you told her Jay.
I did. I've been going by that. It's a lot easier.
Jay?
Yes. The kids on my baseball team call me Jay. It's just a lot easier. Instead of having...
In studio, we have Colin. Yeah. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
How do you feel about the Jay thing?
It's strange having grown up knowing you as Jehaziel, but I understand the easy use.
I always get into a conversation with people like, oh, that's a cool name. And then I got to tell them the meaning behind it.
But it's a mouthful name.
It is. It is. This is my stage name.
Okay.
And I can't go Jay-Z, which people at work call me because it's too weird.
And they're like, how's Beyonce doing?
Yeah, I know. It's like, whatever. I can't win.
Okay. I'll go by Jay. No promises that I'll always stick to it because, again, that is not how I know you. But Jay it is. That being said.
Yeah.
Christian Bale hasn't watched the new Batman movie yet.
What?
Hasn't.
Why?
In an interview, it was a Hollywood Reporter, I believe that one was, he just said he hasn't gotten around to it, but he will.
I mean, he's been busy.
He has been pretty busy. I'll give him that.
But, yeah, that's sad, because I wonder, I would like to see his thoughts on it.
He's gonna compliment it regardless.
Yeah, it's kind of like passing the torch down to the next generation of Batman.
Yeah. I know he's come out and said a lot of good things about Robert Pattinson taking up the role anyway, comparing him to like a Heath Ledger. So
really,
yeah, which is good, which is an honor, for him.
Yeah,
from that guy, having been the last one to really work closely with Heath before his passing. What else you got?
I saw an article the other day, and I guess before acting in Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope, Alec Guinness had never seen Ewan McGregor's performance in the original and episodes 1, 2, and 3. Like he'd never seen it before acting. So like that is phenomenal.
I wanted to see how long you could go without breaking that. It's a good meme though.
Yeah.
It was a good meme.
Yeah.
That is good. That's gold. But do you know what else is gold? Someone hoaxing J.K. Rowling and making her, the article said, fell victim to a hoax where she really truly was tricked into believing that she had a Zoom meeting with the Ukrainian president.
So they cast a spell on her?
I don't know what they did, but she clickbaited an email she shouldn't have clickbaited. That, and I learned for the first time that the Ukrainian president and the Russian president share the same first name, Vladimir.
Okay.
I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name.
It's not quite the same.
Zelensky. Zelensky's not that bad.
Well, it's Volodymyr and Vladimir.
Oh, that's on me.
Volodymyr?
Almost Voldemort. Volodymyr.
Volodymyr.
It said kind of like Vladimir, but the spelling is different enough to where...
So who was it?
I bought into a hoax on that one then.
Also true.
Who was it that was it just?
It didn't say. No, it didn't say. The article.
Did she actually Zoom call with this person? Or?
She thought she did. Yeah. I don't know if you've read any of her material lately, but
no,
she's going off the deep end.
I've never read any of her material from the past.
Neither have I.
Can't say I have either.
Watch the movies, but
good films.
What are you gonna do?
Laugh.
She's gonna go crazy. She is going crazy.
Saw them frog legs. And that what wizards and witches use frog legs in their brews. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I thought that was going somewhere different.
No, I got nothing. So Chris Evans wants to play Wolverine?
No. A Hollywood Reporter did an interview with the Russo brothers, and they were talking about the future of the MCU, introduction of the X-Men into the world, and they were asked who they thought would be a good actor to play the Wolverine, and they suggested Chris Evans.
So Chris Evans is going to play. They can reuse
Do we need
these.
to do this? What are we doing, Russo brothers? Like, really? That's your defaulto answer.
But now they can recycle actors all they want because of the multiverse is open. So if they bring in Chris Evans, he can play the Human Torch. He can play Captain America. He comes in now as Wolverine.
But we haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen them.
You don't think they won't
Different
do it?
actors play the same character within the construct of the MCU. We haven't seen that. Now, if you brought in, what's the guy's name who played Mr. Fantastic?
John Krasinski.
No, the other one. Grufford. Ewan?
I can't remember his name.
Ian?
The English guy. Ian. Yeah.
Ian Griffith.
Yeah.
If you brought him and John Krasinski in and they both played the same character and you're like, okay, they're both MCU characters, then I would agree with you. But so far they haven't done that.
Yeah.
I mean, the Fantastic Four movies aren't MCU canonical.
No.
Even though Chris Evans did say he just needs to go do something else. Probably get into politics because that's what he enjoys doing anyway. But he would say he'd love to play the Fantastic. He'd play
Mr. Fantastic.
He'd play Human Torch again. Chris Evans did.
Yeah. I don't want him to. I don't want him to either. He's Captain America at this point.
I know.
And it's just ruined his image. He's got an image right now of being nice or
his movie image. Well, I mean, he's played all over the gamut though, especially like his Knives Out character wasn't a nice person.
No, but that wasn't a superhero, so that's not gonna like if he plays another superhero character where he's got to be cocky and stuff, it's gonna like ruin his image.
Who do you think should play the Wolverine?
Probably just grab somebody who's undiscovered or like really off the wall. Small.
Why wouldn't you at this point? I think you have two choices. Number one, which I think they should really do, is you bring in, what was her name? Laura?
Yeah, the little
Keane?
Yeah.
Laura Keane, who played X-23 in Logan. Not same name. It's not same spelling.
Doesn't matter.
What?
It is the same name.
Kene, I think is how you spelled her name. Anyways, Keene? I don't even know if it's pronounced the same. I can't pronounce names, apparently. Voldemort over here. You bring her in and let her just do Wolverine for a while. Don't bring in Logan.
So she would just be a Wolverine mutant. She wouldn't be Logan though. We're looking for somebody to come in and play that character, Logan.
Correct.
I think Taron Egerton could do it.
No, maybe he resembles like the very first X-Men, Hugh Jackman to me.
Yeah, I know.
So I guess I could see that.
Or Taylor Lautner. I mean, he played a wolf in Twilight.
Bring him back.
He wouldn't do it.
No, he's a terrible actor, anyways.
Ooh, Robert Pattinson could do it.
Oh yeah, I could see it. Actually, I could see that.
Give him the mutton chops, and he's cold already.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, no, that would be. I would be fine with that. Actually,
that's 2 Twilight jokes in one episode. I'm just saying. Anyways, nothing else on that front.
No.
There hasn't been anything on any updates on either Fantastic Four or X-Men in world, so it's not.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we're talking about it. I mean, Love and Thunder is literally under 2 weeks away now.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I'm a little concerned though. I got a little concerned the other day. Nobody's seen Patrick and Martha Stewart out in public in like months. So I heard they're getting a divorce or something. I don't know if that's true or not. And I guess that's why Kristen Stewart is like upset that her parents are separated. So she's like going and making her own TV shows now.
That's good. That's good. I like that. I like what you did there. I was trying to think of another Stewart and I couldn't. Are there more?
I don't know. Are there any more Stewarts?
I don't know. I wanted to continue that going, but I was like, no, he's got this. He's driving. But we're going to introduce a new segment. We've already introduced 2 new segments. We had breaking news, and now we're going to introduce another new segment, and we're going to call it Let's See How Little We Know About Movies. Oh, this is BuzzFeed. I told you Screen Rant earlier.
You did say Screen Rant.
I'm sorry. I'm a liar. So he's going to show us the list. I think it's like 13 questions. We're going to read the question out loud. It gives 4 answers. Colin, just click whatever answer we all mutually agree to.
Okay.
And we'll just see whether we deserve to be sitting here talking about movies and putting it online or not, because we suck at this. So in the Back to the Future, what year does Marty McFly travel back in time to?
1955.
This is your wheelhouse.
1955.
I'll believe you. 1955.
That is correct.
We're 1 for 1.
Okay.
We're 1 for 1.
How many questions are there?
Just keep going.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh, I've never seen this movie. In Clueless, Cher was wearing a dress by which designer?
When she was held up.
Oh, good job. Armani, Versace. I don't know how you pronounce that one. Or the other one.
Versace. Armani makes suits, so
Unless it was a suit.
what did it say? What was the question?
It said dress.
Dress. So it's not a dress. It's not Armani.
Okay,
I would
we
say
can go with
Versace.
Versace. Let's do that. Oh,
Alaya.
whatever that elvish word is. In Coming to America, Prince Akeem and Simi take jobs working at a knockoff of which company?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen Coming to America.
I've seen it a long time ago, and we're going to go with a McDonald's.
There you go. What were they selling? Knockoff McDonald's.
Burger King.
Oh,
I don't know what it was. Where did Kevin's family travel to in Home Alone?
Paris.
It was New York in the sequel, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep. Very nice. We're on a roll. We're killing it.
3 for 1, 3 for 4.
What is the name of the villainous teddy bear in Toy Story 3?
That'd be Lotso. Lotso Lovin' Bear.
Oh, he's a lot of something.
And he smells like strawberries.
That is correct.
Oh, gosh.
So, I think we all agree that this is one of the worst movies ever made.
Oh, it's hands down.
Absolutely terrible film. In Batman Returns, Selena Kyle became Catwoman after what happened to her. And this is a big reason why.
Her boss, Max Shrek, pushed her out of a window.
She was mugged by one of the Penguin's henchmen. Her boss, Max Shrek, pushed her out a window. She witnessed a crime and wanted to take revenge. It was never really explained. Okay. It's obviously her boss pushed her out the window. But the reference that I was making to was that as soon as she was pushed out the window, she was eaten by cats.
Yeah.
Eaten.
Oh, I was just sitting here wondering, how did Shrek get in the Batman universe?
Yes. And it's Shrek played by
Mike Myers.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken, yeah.
Christopher Walken Shrek. Oh, look at this. What is the name of Jeff Goldblum's character in Jurassic Park? Dr. Elliot
Definitely
Grant?
Elliot Grant.
Huh?
It's definitely Grant.
It's definitely Dr. Max Donner.
Oh, it was Jeffrey Dahmer?
Dr. Ari Richards? Dr. Ian Malcolm. Go ahead, Colin. You know it. Dr. Malcolm. I don't know what this movie is either. What's the name of the cheerleading team that Gabrielle Union's character, Isis?
Is.
That's Isis. Is the captain of in Bring It On. Wildcats, Clovers, Knights, Eagles.
I want to say Wildcats. But maybe
that's
Clovers.
High School Musical.
Then it's Clovers.
Sure.
I don't see terrorists on this list. So.
Terrorists.
But
Let's go with Clovers.
Isis.
Oh, wow. Nice. Look at you.
In Mean Girls, the Plastics performed a dance to which Christmas song at the Winter Talent Show?
Rocking around the Christmas tree, Jingle Bell Rock, Last Christmas, All I Want for Christmas is You. I think it's Jingle Bell Rock.
That's what I think too.
I believe it is.
Yes. Never seen the movie.
Entangled, what is Flynn Rider's real name?
It's Eugene.
Eugene Fitzherbert?
Yes.
Melvin Orvillevert?
Orville.
Orvillevert.
Redenberg.
Mortimer, Herbert Barney. Those are all terrible names. Eugene Fitzherbert. All right, look at you. You seen that one?
Yeah. Oh, I love Tangled.
What is this?
Devil Wears Prada.
Great Office episode.
I know.
By the way.
What is the name of the magazine that Miranda Priestley was editor-in-chief of in The Devil Wears Prada?
Ooh. Mode, runway, elegant, or fashion? I believe it's mode.
Mode.
I believe it's mode.
Edna. Oh!
Why? How did we miss a Devil Wears Prada question? Next.
Was indeed runway.
Should be almost over. In Black Panther, T'Challa, Okoye, and Nakia travel to which country in search of
Vibranium being sold on the black market.
Vibranium being sold on the black market.
Was it
Japan, Brazil, South Korea, or England?
Brazil, right?
It's South Korea.
Oh, is
it's
it?
definitely South Korea.
Oh.
And it is. Colin was hinting at that as well. In Forrest Gump, which Oscar-winning actor played Forrest's mom? Jane Fonda, Diane Keaton, Sally Fields, or Meryl Streep?
Sally Fields.
That was the classic Sally Fields. In Girls Trip, Ryan invites her friends to take a trip to attend what festival? Don't know this movie either. Essence Music Festival, Summer Jam, Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival, or Bonnaroo Music Festival.
Okay. Oh, is it Bonnaroo?
No, Bonner.
Oh, I was like, you know this?
Just pronouncing it? I was incorrectly pronouncing it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Bonnaroo. What do you think?
You think so? I was thinking Coachella, but that's fine. We can go with Bonnaroo.
Coachella is what I was leaning towards.
Oh, go with Coachella then. If you guys Well, we were all wrong.
Some fake one. That's probably real. I don't know. In the Hunger Games, what district were Katniss and Peeta from? District 5, 9, 12, or 15? They were definitely from District 12. Best.
District 9 is that Alien movie.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Which they're still in the works of making a sequel to.
Oh.
District 10.
The Princess Diaries take place in what fictional country?
I've seen this movie.
Geneva.
I've seen this movie.
It's Geneva.
It's not. Geneva's a real place. That's Genovia, which is a fake place. Caledonia, Ostrovia, Medelvia, but it's definitely Genovia.
Gupta.
Gupta. Stop. Oh, geez. In Bridesmaids, what city was Lillian's bachelorette party supposed to take place in?
Cabo.
Was it?
I don't know. I watched the movie once.
Ooh.
The only scene I remember is after they got the Thai food.
So it's either New York, New Orleans, Las Vegas, or Cabo San Lucas. It's either that or New Orleans, I would guess. But we can go with that. That was directed by Peter Feig. Oh, it's Vegas.
Vegas.
That sounds about right.
Oh,
too.
duh.
What?
Vegas. I was thinking Los Angeles when I read that.
San Diego. In Frozen, what event brings Prince Hans to Arendelle? Elsa's coronation, Arendelle's bicentennial, Anna's 18th birthday, Elsa's ball for her 20th birthday.
Anna's 18th birthday.
That is not correct. It's her coronation. What's a coronation? Elsa's colonoscopy. And finally, in Avengers Endgame, when Scott, a.k.a. Ant-Man, shows up at Avengers compound, how much time has passed since the snap?
5 years.
2 years, 5 years, 10 years, or 12 years?
5.
It's 5?
It's 5.
It's got to be 5. Good. I would have felt very sad if we got that wrong.
15 out of 19. We scored better than 87% of all other quiz takers.
So we're average.
Scored better than 80% of all other people. So that's pretty good.
If that's accurate.
It's just to make you feel better, she take more of their quizzes.
We'll have to do this again. Maybe be more niche next time.
Yeah. Niche? Like,
Specific.
oh.
Like only Marvel or only
Yeah,
Star
that would help
Wars
us out.
or only...
Like Lord of the Rings. Extended cuts.
I don't know how I would do with that. That was fun.
I like that. So Kevin Costner is currently in pre-production of a film called Horizon. It's a Western epic. It's supposed to be 11 hours long. He wants to cut it into 4 movies that release once every 3 months. So basically he'll get 4 movies in a year. And it's in pre-production right now. It's supposed to take place over the time period of pre and post Civil War. So you're going to see like where the United States is before and during the Civil War, and then the Western development after the Civil War and all that. Sounds pretty interesting. They don't have a list of actors yet other than Costner, obviously. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, it's pretty exciting. He's kind of like he's like a modern Western like actor, director. A lot of the films he does like really well in those, and I don't think he gets the credit he deserves.
I would agree because he kind of sticks to those genres. That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
It really does. He's giving Snyder a run for his money on run times though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So watch out, Zach. He's coming for you.
Which I'm shocked I don't know why he wouldn't release that in like a miniseries, like a 7-part miniseries.
Because he's the feature film man.
I mean, I get it. He did that Hatfields McCoy with what's his name, which was really good.
If you build it, they will come.
It's true too.
And we will. Every 4 months. Unless the first one sucks and then nobody's watching the rest of them.
Yeah, it is a strange way to do it, but that kind of puts a unique air on it.
That's a tall order, though, because really, if that first one flops, you've already invested the time and money into that entire thing, and nobody's going to watch them.
Yeah.
I wonder how he'll release it, though, if it'll be like if he's going to sell the rights to like a streaming service and release it that way, he'd be fine. If he releases in theaters, that
I guess my mind
runs
went
it bigger.
theaters.
Yeah. I would think he'd probably do that on a streaming service. You run less a risk of it flopping and losing money on
That's
it.
true. You're not wrong. That's exciting, though. You know what isn't exciting? John Williams came out. Let's backtrack.
Oh.
Let's do that again. John Williams in an interview was talking about how he's working on Indiana Jones 5 right now.
Yeah.
We're doing the score for that. That this very well may be his last job before he retires.
Really?
End of an era.
Wow.
But he got the idea from Harrison Ford, who also said that Indiana Jones 5 might be his last acting gig
Wow.
before he just retires.
So
as
is this
well.
going to be George Lucas's last production gig too?
I don't know. That's just these two guys. But that's crazy. John Williams is in. He was like, I think he's like 93,
Wow. Wow.
Jeez.
83, 93, somewhere up there.
Hey, when you love what you do.
And he's good at it. But I
Yeah.
mean, literally everything that the three of us love, any movie that you love, he was probably at the helm of it.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely. Outside of you, we all know where Danny Elfman ranks in your list. He's one of the greats.
Yeah.
He truly is.
Yeah, no.
And Harrison Ford, I mean,
He's an actor.
yeah, I'm not going to miss him too much, but
He picks good roles.
still, it's just, to me, it's the end of something that we grew up with. So
Mhm.
regardless of what, it's The Fugitive for me.
Right.
It's Star Wars. It's Indiana Jones, that original trilogy. It's
Yeah.
Firewall
He's
with
a-
him and Paul Bettany.
That was a great movie.
It's so good.
I love that movie.
I know.
It's so intense.
But then it was crazy because I was looking that up and I'm looking at these interviews. I think both of those were on the Hollywood Reporter. And then I found something else that was talking about Brad Pitt in an interview with GQ was talking about how he feels that he's in the last leg of his career as well. Like he's borderline ready to retire too. And part of me is like, you guys, we still need old men actors too. Like you can't just leave.
Well, and Pitt's not that old, but I think Brad Pitt, a lot of his thing is he's got young kids.
I think so.
And I think he's a family, like he likes kids. He's a family guy.
Mhm.
And I think that probably was more in his mind. I don't know what Harrison Ford is. He's just an old man.
I don't know how old he is, but he needs to stop flying airplanes. I can tell you that much.
I hope he doesn't dive deeper into the airplane flying in his retirement.
Yes.
He's going to be like,
He'll be gone before too long.
he's going to be like, what's his name from Secondhand Lions? Build his own plane and fly it into a barn.
The Duvall.
Yeah, Robert Duvall. Yeah.
Nice call back there. Did you have any other notes outside of?
I don't. That was, those were kind of my,
So the one other thing that I found that I came across, which I thought was really, really interesting, was that you have 20th Century and Disney working on another Planet of the Apes trilogy,
okay.
and they're saying that the script right now is incredible. Like they're saying they're greenlighting this because it's great. Like it's great. Then they're remaking the original trilogy. As far as I know, that's what they've always talked about.
Yeah.
And they did in the article say it was a remake, not just a continuation reboot, which is what the other three were.
Mm-hmm.
But that they're going to actually now go back and remake the original Charlton Heston one and retell that story.
Well, so because the first Planet of the Apes movie, it shows of the
Remakes.
the remakes.
Right.
They weren't really remakes; they were prequels.
They were, yes, sorry.
It
They were
shows the
prequels
spaceship going up into space,
The
and then
Challenger,
the original Planet of the Apes that was coming back down.
that
And they,
same plane.
so that's what I thought that was that's what they're doing.
It
kinda.
always was.
Yeah, that's cool.
And they've got the same writing crew from the other ones coming back, at least from War.
Yeah,
Did you watch those movies?
the original ones.
No, the three newer ones.
Yes,
Rise,
yeah.
Dawn, and War.
Yeah,
Great movie.
they are great.
I
Yeah,
really, really like them.
yeah.
So that's interesting, exciting. But I would say awesome.
Yeah, that original Planet of the Apes film I watched a few years back, and I was like, this can't be great and stuff.
Yeah.
And I watched it. It's a really good movie.
Wait, which one?
The original Planet of the Apes.
Oh, no, that's
I'm
a
like,
solid movie.
It's a really good
Yeah.
movie.
60s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
it'll be cool to see what they can do with better technology and stuff and how they.
yeah. No, I mean, yeah, obviously, just with an update in the technology of it all is going to
Yeah.
make it already a better movie.
Yeah.
Who do you cast as the replacement for
For Heston?
Charlton Heston? I'll tell you who I would have originally chosen, and we can't now because he's already been in a Planet of the Apes movie.
Yeah.
But it would have been Jason Clarke from.
Oh,
Gone.
yeah. That would have been good.
He would have been a perfect
Yeah.
replacement.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I would go with.
Robert Pattinson. No.
Is Clint Eastwood's son any good?
Ooh,
For some
that's
reason,
interesting.
that came
Scott
to my mind
Eastwood.
first, but
Actually, you said Sons.
yeah,
I was thinking after you said that. That's a good choice. I like that. But also the guy that plays Zeus in the.
Russell Crowe?
No, not Russell Crowe.
I thought you were talking about Love and Thunder.
Yeah, no, I was talking about that. It's not Russell. That's not who I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, what's his name?
Your guess is as good as mine.
He played.
We're doing this again.
He played Captain America and he played Cap's replacement, Russell.
Oh, Kurt Russell's son.
Yeah,
What's his first name?
Jerry
Wyatt.
Wyatt Russell.
Jerry? Wyatt Russell?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so.
No,
I don't like him personally.
no. Oh,
I don't think he's a very good actor.
he's a Russell. I like him.
Who else could you need? You need just a an astronaut.
He needs to be a little
So
older.
he can't
too.
be jacked.
He can't be super young.
He's just got to be.
Yeah.
He's got to be a lean astronaut type. Not.
Well, Christian Bale could do that.
I don't want to see Christian Bale do it. Somebody, you think older?
I think older, someone older looking, not like super old, but
What about like a Patrick Wilson?
yes,
That would be good. Yeah.
That would be
that's
really
that's
good.
yeah. I'm on board with Patrick Wilson.
What about George Clooney?
No,
Okay.
he's too old.
All right, Disney. There you go. Patrick Wilson. We're gonna get a groundswell movement going to get that fan casting.
Yeah.
Fan cast Patrick Wilson. I love it.
So they released the part 2 Stranger Things part 2 trailer.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I was gonna see if we could watch it. There was a few things I watched a little bit today.
I didn't see it.
You haven't watched it yet?
Mm-mm.
It looks pretty good. There's some things in there that I wanted to point out.
What's the date today?
25th.
It comes out on the 1st,
Yes.
July 1st.
Yeah, the weekend of
So we got like a week.
yeah. So we'll be able to like.
Oh, okay.
We have a long weekend to watch it again.
Okay.
Netflix put this out perfectly. The
Oh,
way they
yeah,
marketed
it's
it.
very good
Good timed
marketing.
releases.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is like the only show they haven't
Butchered.
missed on, like in any way, from marketing to releasing to any of it. It's always been a solid hit for them. Okay, well, let's watch this.
He's got a gun back there with a knife attached to it.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's super exciting.
I know. Because all of the Stranger Things series have referenced 80s stuff throughout it.
Yeah.
One, they're all like wearing the berets and stuff, and they got their guns and the jackets and stuff, kind of like Red Dawn.
Oh,
So they gotta get those scenes going. But when is Eddie is playing the guitar on top there. So do you remember that movie? It's called Crossroads. It's got Ralph Macchio in it.
Yeah.
I think we watched that with you.
I think
And
so.
he kidnaps this old man from a nursing home, an old blues player, and takes him back down to the crossroads in Georgia because this guy sold his soul to the devil years ago so he could play the blues. So he wants to like basically barter back with the devil so he can get his soul back. So Ralph Macchio, this guy, he goes and battles the devil's guitarist for this guy's soul and
Who
stuff.
was the Devil's guitarist?
He was a famous guitar player from back in the day, a really good one. Not Van Halen.
I don't know.
I can't remember who it
I
was.
remember who. Was it Steve Vai?
Yes, Steve Vai.
Steve Vai.
Steve Vai. Yeah, so Ralph Macchio
Good
is,
callback.
yeah, and they're like battling, like to have this guitar battle. So that just reminded me of that. I don't know what he's doing, but
Well, I'm assuming he's playing whatever song keeps him from getting. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
So instead of having the headphones like
yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Mac
yeah.
has, he's just playing whatever song it keeps him from. It could be anything, but how much of Stranger Things have you watched?
I haven't kept up since I think the second season.
I remember you being into it back when you and your sister were watching it and stuff.
Yeah, it's been a while though.
It's such a good show. It's such a good show.
Yeah.
That's super exciting.
Yeah,
I can't
it's
wait
going
for
to be
that.
really cool. And that song I saw too, that song, she's making like $1 million a week off that song.
I was gonna say that song is absolutely popping right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because of the show.
It's
because of the
huge
show.
everywhere on top of
So,
being in the show.
Do you want the show to end after this though?
Yes.
I absolutely do.
I wanted it to end after season 3, and then they brought this, and I'm like, well, I'm glad they brought another season out because it's really good.
I know, but at what point are they going to Game of Thrones it
Right.
and just derail it? Like,
Yeah.
you have to quit while you're ahead at some point. Otherwise, you're going to... Hardcore fans of Game of Thrones despise that show now. All because of like 2 episodes at the very end. And I have no idea, never seen it, don't care personally. But I do know how much people don't like what they see now. Mm-hmm. And that sucks for them. As fans, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. And the kids are getting older too. It's going to be hard. Like, you would think like the ones that have graduated high school at this point would be moving on with their lives.
Yeah.
Instead of still like...
And I know that obviously they're actors. They want to go do other things.
Mhm.
You're definitely getting typecast right now with this.
Yeah.
At what point do you want to break out into motion picture, do stuff like
Yeah.
that? The only one who really does right now is Millie Bobby Brown. I haven't seen, and Finn Wolfhard, I guess. But
Yeah. What's his name did? Steve.
I don't know his name in real life.
He played in that game with that.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
the-
Free Guy.
Yeah, Free
He's a
Guy.
Free Guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be fine if they ended it after this. If they want to continue it, take it. I think they either needed to edit, like
Oh,
make it like
way in
either
the future.
wait in the
Yeah.
future and have these people
Oh,
come
that
back,
would be cool.
and then have to like whatever the upside
Back
down
to
comes back.
Hawkins.
Yeah, or make it and
But
just
you
get some
recast-
older people to play them and
You
recast all
recast
the
and you
characters.
get middle-aged people to play those characters.
Yeah, I would be fine with that.
That
if
would
that's
be
the way they're
kinda
going to
cool.
do it. But
Yeah, it'd be an interesting take on it.
I don't know. But the only problem with like doing the it thing is that anytime they stopped being kids and they went to being adults, it wasn't as good.
Yeah.
Between the Telly movie that was put out and even It Chapter 2, people weren't as much fans when they were adults as opposed to when they were kids. I think a huge pull for this show is that the fact that they're kids.
Yeah.
So,
Or get another group of kids and have the same thing happening in a different town, maybe in the 90s. Like, so it like calls back to some of the 90s stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Get a whole new cast.
or you go even older
Yeah.
and you go back to the
50s. So like
50s.
So Fargo it then.
yeah,
Just do what Fargo does and
Yeah.
take the gangs and
go
stuff.
all over the place.
Yeah.
So they're dealing with moonshining and
Yeah.
a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I'd be fine with that. That'd be a cool route to go. Have you watched Fargo?
No,
It's a great show. Fantastic.
I thought it was a movie.
It is. The show, the
that's
TV
what confuses me
yeah,
then.
the TV show that FX did, the first season was based off the movie loosely.
It's like a dark comedy though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Both?
The movie's a dark comedy. There's some comical stuff in the show, but it's not, it's more of a serious like drama and stuff, like a crime drama.
Oh.
But yeah, the first season plays off the movie, but then every other season takes place at different times. So the second season takes place in the past, and then the next one takes place in the future, and it all different characters and stuff. The second season actually has Patrick Wilson in it.
Oh.
It's really good.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool. Anything else?
Did you want to talk about what you watched this week or no?
Oh, what did we watch? Did you watch anything?
I went and saw The Black Phone.
Did you go and see
No,
it?
you didn't.
Oh,
You dog.
Yeah, I saw it Thursday.
How was it?
I was a little caught by surprise by it, and not necessarily in the best way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm kind of torn on it because, in some ways it's solid. In other ways, its marketing was kind of weird. Like it was sold as straight horror.
I've heard that. I
It
have
was
heard
more like an escape thriller type thing
that's exactly what I have heard.
with minor horror elements
Mm-hmm.
and then minor kind of supernatural stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They did a good job setting up the two main characters, those kids, and their dad, and kind of giving them a story. Did very little elsewhere. There's literally nothing on the villain. So you have no motive, no backstory, no history. He's just a creepy guy. And then there's the kind of unbelievable spin that comes later in. I won't spoil what it is, but relating to him and where he's at, that didn't really make a whole lot of sense.
Huh.
And the whole use of like he's stuck in the prison, essentially, where it's going to end. You can see where it's going, so it's kind of like you're captive as well until they get past whatever story fillers they want to get through until they end it. So in some ways, the acting was really above par, especially the two kids. They killed it.
Yeah.
Far too much language from the kids. Seemed really out of place.
It's
Kind
a
of like
really big thing right now. I don't get why.
it felt very forced to just shove as much of that in there as they could. And the kids were good enough actors where you didn't have to do stuff like that for them to sell it.
Yeah. That all goes back to writing. I mean,
Yeah.
that stuff takes place on the page.
Yeah. The writing of it was weak. The
Wow.
score was good, and the acting was solid. But overall, I was kind of a little let down with it. I thought it would have been a little better.
Speaking of a movie that kind of revolves around kids or young adults, I did watch Run, Hide, Fight on the Daily Wire. Went back to their first feature film debut of the movies that they're making. A huge criticism that I have is also like, for some reason, these kids are I was in the Army, they cuss some of the worst, and it's just like yes, kids cuss, but it's not that bad, and if the world is that way out there right now, okay, I don't see it. I mean,
we don't go to the public school either, so we don't know
I just don't.
We don't know
I don't
what-
see that excessive language literally anywhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And the Black Phone was set in 78.
So
So it felt even more unbelievable
Yeah.
in that
So,
time.
I liked the movie. I liked Run, Hide, Fight. I thought the bad guys were a little bit too good for just being high school students who
Yeah.
wanted to, because the premise is just a school shooting scenario, and the main character is a heroine who kind of diehards the thing and takes them down herself, which is phenomenal. She's a great actress, and Thomas Jane's in there playing her dad. That aspect is really good. The actors for the shooters were good too. They all kind of played stereotypes of different actual school shooters that I've seen in the news and throughout the last 20 years. But their plan went a little bit too well, and they were a little bit too kind of big villain motivated and not just teenage kids with problems.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a little bit excessive language, some of those things, but it was an enjoyable movie. Unfortunately, I saw a lot of parallels in that, and I'm like thinking about the whole Uvalde thing though, and I'm just like, oh, these cops aren't doing anything. Oh my goodness, that's what happened in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, that chief of police deserves to be prosecuted anyway.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can call the Flash to come and get him.
Oh gosh, nope. He's not allowed within 150 feet of the school.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I haven't watched anything new. I missed the Miss Marvel episode this week, so I'll have to get caught up on that.
Oh.
I watched Grown Ups the other night. I haven't watched that one in a while.
We were just talking about that today.
Yeah.
Vera and I.
It's a funny movie.
I mean, the only other thing that I did watch was Jurassic World. I'm not going to hit on it too much. We didn't commentate on it when it was relevant. It's already past relevancy, and it's as bad as everyone else is saying it is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Figured.
Thank you, not thank you, Colin Trevorrow.
But we only have 2 weeks till the next Thor movie.
I'm so excited about Thor.
Yeah. Yeah, they released another trailer for that too. They released a lot of trailers for Thor.
I know, and it's a lot different than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Because it seems like it's going to be more Thor needs help. So he's going to break away from everybody and then realize he needs help. And this is just what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
And have to put a team back together to help him fight Gore. So he's going to get Valkyrie. He's going to get Jane. And then he's going to go get the Guardians again because he needs their help. That's a really interesting premise. I'm really excited about what we're going to see.
What do you think about the nude scene they're going to have in it? What are your thoughts on that? I mean...
Again, I don't know anything about it. I didn't read anything about it. Obviously, you've seen the trailer and they blur it out. Like, I didn't know what's actually going to be in the movie and what isn't going to be in the movie.
I mean, I'm sure it will be blurred out.
In the movie?
They have to. There's no way.
Rated?
PG-13.
Kids are going to go watch it.
They would have to blur it out. There's no way
They'll have to do some sort of camera manipulation to prevent it from being seen.
That's what I expect to happen.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm just saying... Like, as a whole, like, why would you put that in a...
Because it's Taika Waititi. And, I mean, I definitely disagree with the direction that Marvel as a whole is going in their wokeness.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than likely they'll do some sort of...
That's what I imagine.
Shot manipulation and play it for laughs, probably. Just given the change of, like, the flow of these movies.
I'm pretty sure we've seen Hulk's rear end in Ragnarok. Wasn't there a scene where he got out of a hot tub and like
Hulk
walks
cheeks
past?
in there?
Yeah, but he's Hulk and he's more cartoonized, so it's a little bit different when it's cartoon and if they're actually going to show Thor's rear end.
I don't have much to say on it until after we see what they do, and then I'll probably have a lot to say on it. It'll be interesting to see the direction that Marvel starts to go and if people actually are fans or not.
It's going to be more of a matter of are people going to let their kids watch it? Because I mean, my kids haven't watched Ragnarok.
No, they're not kid movies.
No, and they haven't watched. I mean, they're obviously not going to watch Doctor Strange and
or the Guardians
or any of the Guardians. Yeah.
So these are all like it's just the mature audiences. We don't take our kids. Most other people take their kids.
Right. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm still interested in the story, and I love Taika Waititi in terms of his comedic timing and storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens. Anything else?
No, that's all I got.
I don't have anything else either.
All
I think that was a solid show.
Yes, it was.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. All right. If you like what you see, head over to Popcorn and Coffee on Apple Podcasts, and you can like and leave a review for us. You can also check us out on Google Podcasts and Spotify. Head over to YouTube at Popcorn and Coffee, and you can please subscribe, comment, watch our videos on there. And if you want to DM us, I am at Jahaziel Good on Instagram, and Jesse over here is at...
I'm at Popcorn and Coffee on Instagram. So
yep. DM us and let us know what you... if there's a movie you want us to watch or topic that has you intrigued.
Or any news, yeah. If you want to DM us just an article, we'll check it out because I love reading everything that has to do with the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Movies.
Yep.
So Anything else from you?
No, I got nothing else.
Nothing. All right. Bye, guys.
See ya.